Trevor, when we spoke in the offseason, you preached to our teammates all the time. You had obviously 9 All-CFL teammates. It seems like every one of them made a play tonight. I want to hear a little bit of.
Yeah, total team effort, and that's what it is in playoff time. Is you got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to scrap and claw, to score when you need to, stay on the field when you need to, get a stop when you need to, flip the field when you need to, whatever it may be. And we did just enough tonight, but that definitely wasn't our best football. I played uncharacteristically a couple plays that I kind of missed throws on. I haven't been missing a lot of throws in the second half of the season in terms of spots and accuracy, and just missed a couple. But second half, I thought we played pretty well, pretty clean. Aside from the second drive, AJ never ever fumbles, but it does happen, and he responded as you expect an all-CFL running back to do, and he was clutch when we needed him. He was running the ball downhill, very physical, and had a great night himself. And so, I thought we responded well, and obviously put a drive together when it mattered most.
Can you take us through that drive? What was going through your head when you got the ball with your chance to win the game?
Yeah, it's, whatever it was, roughly 60, 65, 70 yards or whatever it was. Looked up the clock, thought this is a CFL, there's plenty of time. Typically when you see an NFL game or college game down in the States, it's like, ooh, man, no, it's not a lot of time. And plenty of time for us to get down there. And so we just kind of meticulously drove the ball down the field. And I wasn't scared to take underneath stuff. And then, in doing that, it kind of loosened up their middle zones because they knew that we weren't afraid to do that. And then we were able to shoot it over their head on a couple intermediates, which was pretty fun. And then Tommy Nield, option route inside the 10, touchdown. We move on.
Thank you.
You mentioned, your self-critique. Why do you think some of your passes just weren't as precise as you're normally used to?
It was tougher to stay loose on the sideline, and it's an excuse. I don't mean for it to be. There was just a couple times where I couldn't kind of feel the ball as like I wanted to. So I kind of learned from that, and I was like, I got to throw more on the sideline to stay loose, and so that was really helpful. But just missed a couple, and shoot, that happens. But like I said yesterday in the presser, it's moments like that you find out who you are when you respond, and this team responded tonight.
Was that a weather-related thing, or was that?
Oh yeah, it was cold. Especially if you don't put a coat on the sideline, and I'm usually just staying on the sidelines and watch a little bit of the iPad, and then I go out there and throw one pass and go in. I learned through turfing a couple of them tonight that wasn't the answer.
What was your reaction also when you're on the field and then all of a sudden special teams comes out on 3rd and goal to kick the field goal?
Nothing. I trust Corey Mace. He knows what he's doing. As you guys all saw, I'm sure that there's people at home going, "What are you doing?" And now they're like, "Mace is the man." So,
Trevor, just your thoughts to be able to deliver that drive for this fan base and everyone out here, because we always talk about the history of the Riders and coming up just short.
Yeah, I think it's one we'll remember for a while. Everybody did their part in it, whether it was protection, AJ cleaning up protection, the receivers making plays, us responding as a unit and as a group. And so just one of those times where you just know this moment, like I kind of told you guys, the moment's not going to get too big for this group. And, you lose Joe early in the game when he kind of got his head dinged or whatever it was. And Dell steps in seamlessly, and we never flinch. That's kind of what we do.
Your thoughts on just that drive when you're going to look back at it, when your career and everything, that's one of the biggest drives you've led.
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like we kind of gotten the short end of the stick in terms of, I don't know if people were rooting for us or they wanted, the other team or whatever it was, but I think we kind of found a way to take it personal, and this group is capable of more. And our best football game we haven't played yet, and so hopefully that can be next week in Winnipeg against Montreal, right? Mm-hmm. Against Montreal.
Trevor, how would you? There's still one more to go, obviously, but how would you describe the significance of what happened tonight for this team and for this fan base?
I know my comments yesterday were a little bit more brash than what they normally are, but I saw that Nathan kind of on that sneak, he said, "It's our time. It's our time." I think it's our time.
When you looked at your jersey and it said mobile on the bottom. With all your running prowess of late, what went through your mind?
I wanted to put a little T in front of that. Some of my teammates were like, I got to put a T in front of the T-Mobile. And I was like, yeah, so I kind of stole that joke from them. So, yeah, it was a really hard-fought game. Nathan Rourke's an outstanding player. He might win the MVP of the league, and very deservingly so. And he made some big plays tonight. Some of the stuff where he's stepping up in the pocket and he's coddled up and he flips it with his hand. It was pretty awesome. But pretty fun duel, but we'll take it because we ended up getting the last laugh. But, yeah, he's a great player, great future. Yeah, he's gonna be the face of the league for a while, but not yet. We'll take it. We'll take this. But we're not done yet. We got one more week to go 1-0.
Riley? We could hear you guys coming in off the field, obviously, a lot of excitement. What was the locker room like initially right after? Yeah,
just very excited, because you get one step closer to accomplishing, the list of things that you wanted to accomplish as a team, and it's one more we can check off, getting, into the playoffs, home playoff game, win the West, playoff game, and, obviously get to the show, and then, hopefully be able to hoist the trophy next week, but still feels kind of like a dream right now. So, yeah, we'll soak this one in tonight and get back to work tomorrow.
Taylor?
Oftentimes this year, we've talked about the goal, and sometimes we reference, you guys want to get to the Grey Cup, but I've been corrected a few times, and we've been corrected, no, we want to win the Grey Cup. So how do you compare tonight's win and not be satisfied with what you've done so far?
Well, I don't think you're wrong, because you can't win it unless you get there, right? And so you got to get there first. And so now that we've accomplished that, it's time to turn the page after we maybe take a couple deep breaths tonight and just with gratitude, just kind of embark on the journey that it has been and the ups and downs from the season. And, late in the year, wondering if rest versus rust, did we do the right thing? And we're able to come through tonight. And so just really grateful for the journey. Like I told you guys, I tear up quite often on my way into the stadium. Just grateful that I get to be the quarterback of this organization. I'm very, very grateful. And I just want to go out there and perform for my teammates, the fan base, and most importantly, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
We have all week to ask you, but what will playing in that game mean for you?
Something I'll probably reflect on after it, more so than before it, because, I just want to keep my head down and work and just go there and do everything I can for my teammates. And just another week, still going to be 12 on 12, just more eyeballs on the TV, and so we'll go out there and just do our best, and then afterwards we'll kind of reflect on that. But this fan base deserves it. They were awesome tonight. Really, really cold out there, but they stuck with us, and I don't even think they booed us in the first half, and they could have. Offensively, we didn't perform very well, so really shout out to our fans.
Trevor, your defense got back-to-back 2-and-outs there late in the fourth quarter. Just thoughts on that group's performance and how they were able to give you the chance to win that game-winning drive?
Yeah, even when we punted on that 3rd and 10, I was like, oh, man, Coach, I don't know, But the fact that he was able to do that and, put his money where his mouth is and say, we're defense and we're going to get the ball back for you, was awesome. And so the fact that we got the ball back, it was our turn to deliver. And offensively, I'm just glad that we were able to kind of come through for the rest of the team.
Just your thoughts on the atmosphere tonight and how much the fans were able to boost you guys and help you get that win.
It was awesome. These are my brother sent me a long text message this morning because he's kind of been my workout partner my whole life, and he's now a physician assistant in Ohio and highly successful. And he kind of just sent me a text this morning about this is what we always envisioned in the backyard, man. This is the times that we were the announcers of these moments. The regular season's fun and all that stuff. He's like, but these are those moments, man. He's like, just enjoy it, go out there and just be you. And really injected a lot of confidence into me. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for him. He's been a bigger part of my journey than I probably lead on. And, yeah, just thankful.
We'll go to Alex, and then we're going to wrap. There's hardly anyone left in the locker room at this point. So.
What kind of mindset are you going to take in going into next week?
I want to know. That's it, really. Just our prep is our prep. The way we prepare for games is the way we prepare. And we'll just, be able to kind of hone in on it a little bit more because we're all in one spot. And you don't have to kind of travel back and forth to the stadium and stuff. And so it's just all ball all the time, which is music to my ears.